Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Torres chasing after it. Van Basten.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Okay, interesting. Van Basten!
Flamengo have created a real intensity from the start and there's no sign of any let-up.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nesta has given away a free kick. Mbappe got a shot away.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, he's burst through! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Mbappe knocks it back. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Flamengo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Basten, he could be in here, has a shot! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And here's Van Basten. And it's Ribery. Great chance! And another time! Nicked it back promptly. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ambrosini. Neither side giving... And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? In for the follow-up! It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Van Basten. Picked out brilliantly. Has a go! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ronaldinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Flamengo really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Flamengo clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And it's Vieira. Oh, here's a chance! It's a loose ball. Dida trying to keep this in. Mendy plays it in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. This is the time you need that pace.
He could be in here. Now it's Maradona. Ambrosini. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. He might be in here. He's got the shot away! What a wonderful goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Getafe break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dida catches it safely. And he was quick to react. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Ambrosini. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And they can counter here. He has found a way through. Good running, strong. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, great! And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And that interception was most necessary. Rafael Leao.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Chance to finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Getafe can start a counter here. Forwards and with intent. Getafe finding their passes. He's got away. Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Getafe have their second corner now. In for a header! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Your impression so far, Jim?
Flamengo are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance to... And the shot! And surely this time... And it's in! They are right back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made it. Heads it! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, that was vital.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gets it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Kane. Great ball, and he's in here. Damn it! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Flamengo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter,
Hits one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Fernando Torres may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of...
He's through and all alone! And the finish! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And time is up. Flamengo have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rafael Leao voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Flamengo were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end.